9:30 a.m. Okay. On September 22nd, 2023. This is the Finance Committee meeting of the Southold LDC. The proposed 2024 budget has been provided to the members in advance. I also put the 2023 budget in just for a point of reference. This isn't helpful. Yeah, I was like, well, I might like to see that if I was going to look at it. This isn't actually how it gets entered into Paris, but Paris has a lot of other lines. Thank you. And a lot of a lot more information. So I thought I would just, so I'll have to put it into Paris if you guys approve this, but I thought I would just sort of break it down to its essence, so to speak. So do you guys have any questions, any concerns, any edits?
It was very straightforward, so I didn't have any questions.
And the 2023, we're on budget, right, so far?
Yeah.
Yeah. There haven't been any unexpected expenses. There haven't been any really, yeah, okay.
No, actually, I guess we're probably $525 ahead because we didn't do that one piece of the audit.
Yeah.
So we're actually a little ahead of our, and I guess it really depends. The only thing that might be a little bit off is the website, depending on when we pay them. Sometimes it's in the next year, but
yes.
Okay. I have no questions either.
I don't have any questions.
Will we make any money? Will we have any investment income? I mean, is that, I know we won't have a little.
You know what? That's actually, I apologize. That's an excellent point. We will make a little bit of money. I probably should.
I think it's more than
a little bit.
I mean, by our standards.
Yeah.
Right. Over $1.
It's gonna probably be like $1,600 or so. I mean, I can do the real math, but there's real investment in, there's money that we wouldn't normally have.
Pays for our investment audit.
And then some. So if it's okay with everybody, Jean and I will work to get a reasonable number. It sounds like it's going to be about $1,600. And we're going to talk about this in the regular meeting, but we can mention it right now that one of our CDs came to, I think it was a 11-month CD, 10-month CD, and it came to the end of its maturity. And we had the option, which was kind of comical, to let it roll over to a 12-month product, which I think had a 0.012-001% rate. It was like nothing. Or we could do another 10-month product, which had, first they told me it was a 4% rate. And then when I got there to put in the paperwork, it had jumped. So we ended up with a 4.5% rate.
Wow.
0.019.
Excellent.
Yeah.
10 months or
Yeah.
10 months.
So,
Yeah.
and that we've already seen a spike of our income as a result of that.
It more than double.
Yeah.
Well, I think, from the standpoint of the budget, the main concerns are on the expenditure side, since our revenue side, is typically pretty straightforward. Great that we have, this extra cushion. But I don't see it changing, the vote or the concern here.
We're still going to run in a deficit.
Yeah.
Do you guys want us to add that in though?
Wouldn't we need to for Paris?
Yeah. Yes, we certainly,
Yeah,
should.
Sure.
And are you good? What was that, John?
Go ahead. No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was, go ahead and finish your sentence.
No, I was just going to say, are you good with Jean and I working through it and then adding it in? I can send it around to everybody for consensus.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
essentially what I was
Yeah.
trying to say by saying, the main review is on the expenditure side, and, so I'm good with it.
Yeah, I agree. But on the other hand, it cuts the deficit by a couple $100 and makes us look slightly.
No, I'm not saying
we don't look
significant.
we don't look stupid anyway.
Okay, so then I think I need a motion from this committee to adopt it with the one edit that we just discussed, and we'll presented to the full board in
So
30
moved.
seconds.
Second,
Guess we should have a motion, unless there's any other business, we should have a motion to adjourn the finance committee meeting.
Moved.
Oh,
I can't
I'm
do
sorry. I
anything,
probably
right,
should
for-
have said all in
guys?
favor for the budget.
All in favor? I,
Aye, if it helps.
You can,
I can?
thank you. And then, Fred had a motion to close the meeting. Do we have a second? Thank you. All in favor?
I.
Aye.
Okay, thank you. Okay, now. Okay. So the regular meeting of the Southold Local Development Corporation is the minute from our March 24th, 2023 Audit Committee and regular meeting. They were sent to the members in advance. Does anyone have any edits or comments or concerns? Okay, do you have a motion to accept the minutes? Thank you, Charles.
Second.
Thank you, Francis. All in favor?
I.
Aye.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, John. Investments, I just mentioned this in our committee meeting, but one of our CDs rolled over. It is a, now a 10-month product at four.
Yeah, you guys are fading in and out. I don't know why. I can see you, but I can't hear you. I can see you, but I can't hear you.
Didn't even touch
No?
it. How about now?
Yes, better. I can
Oh.
hear you now.
Okay, I think for some reason, like it told us the recording was in progress, like it closed out and came back on. I think we were mute. I think it automatically mutes you when you start, so I apologize.
Okay. That's okay. I'm not muted now.
Okay, and
Right.
neither am I. Okay, so the CD rolled over. Does anybody have any questions? Okay.
so we've already, if I may, we've already earned 2,119.67 in interest income for the year.
Nice.
So, we have 3 more months to go.
Yeah. And a better rate.
Right.
Okay, that's nice. I think you and I, we can do some calculations and some forecasting and, yeah, but I think it sounds like it will be over $2,000.
yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Okay, the next item on the agenda is, I know that everybody is aware of this, but, Steve Hannon resigned from the board, but I officially wanted to tell everybody on the record. So just be aware. And Steve was our secretary, so we need to appoint a secretary, and I emailed with Charles yesterday or the day before, and he graciously.
Thank you, Charles.
Thank you.
Thank you, Charles. Congratulations.
So can we have a motion
Make a motion.
to, thank you,
I'll
thank
second
you,
it.
Jean, thank you, Francis, all in favor?
I
Aye.
wholeheartedly.
Thank you. And then as a result of Steve resigning and Charles now being our secretary, I need a motion to update our slate of board members and our committee assignments.
So moved.
Thank you, Francis.
Second.
Jean, all in favor?
I.
Aye.
Okay, thank you. So that was just a little bit of administrative work. So in addition, since Steve resigned, I was so happy we had a full board for a little while. If you are all agreeable, I think I'm going to reach out to the town board and the clerk's office and ask if they will post our posting again.
Yeah.
And our job opening, however you wanna say it, just asking them to see, so I'll update the dates and work with them on having that posted again.
That'd be
If
great.
you know anyone who you think might be interested or would be a good fit or any of the above, please let us know. We'll get them over to the town board and we'll see if it comes together. Next item on the agenda is the 2023 audit. They sent us their engagement letter, which John has looked at. Their audit increased by $50 for the standard audit from last year, so now it's $1,800. And their investment audit went from $525 to $575, so they increased both of them $50. Jones Little is the audit firm that we've been using. Is everybody good with us engaging with them again? Any changes, any questions,
As long as we're within the proper guidelines in terms of every 5 years, you know, making sure we rotate partners.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, it's for an entity our size, it's hard to find
Yeah,
a competitive, you know, somebody interested in doing it at a reasonable price. And
yeah,
so as long as we're rotating as we're supposed
Yeah.
to, I'm okay with.
yeah.
staying with
They rotated partners, I
2
think
years.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
That was my
Yeah.
recollection. So I think
Yeah,
we
so-
have a few more years with, assuming that they leave Kathy
Yeah.
working on it. And I did feel like maybe a year ago, maybe it was longer, go out for bids and didn't
Right,
find anything.
right. I just wanted it on the record so that.
Yeah, yep, so we keep track of it.
Yeah.
So I guess we should do a motion to engage them for our 2023 audit.
So moved.
Thank you, Francis. Thank you, Charles. All in favor?
I,
Aye.
Thank you. Okay, so I wanted to give everybody just a brief update on the Peconic Community School project. It is still making progress, albeit slow. They, I think basically maybe the church didn't realize, or there was a miscommunication that since the diocese is in bankruptcy, that they have to, it wasn't just so easy as to put in an offer and have it accepted. So they are still going through the process. They're still working to hopefully be able to buy the church. It's just taking a little bit longer than, I would say, than they hoped, but they are still working on it.
And they're still operating at their other location?
Yes,
so-
I believe so.
Okay, good.
Yeah. So at our last meeting, you asked me to put together a meeting with them. I tried to, didn't get a lot of traction, but I understand that they're not really ready to meet with us because they don't even know if their offer is going to be accepted. So they're still working through their process, and as soon as they're ready, I will get back to everybody and try and put another meeting together.
I was.
And they'll have to resolicit anyway.
What
They'll
was
have to
it?
resolicit for a new buyer, a new lender.
Yes, yeah, they've got.
I don't
some-
think Republic survived. I don't think any part of Republic is over at JP.
Yeah, so we'll, I will update as information comes forward, but I think it's gonna take them a little while to get to the next step.
Mhm.
Okay.
Does anybody have anything else for old business? And hearing none, the only new business that I have is the 2024 budget. It was presented to the Finance Committee a few moments ago. The Finance Committee voted to adopt it and present it to the full board. Do we have a motion to accept the recommendation of the Finance Committee? Thank you, Charles.
And that's including the interest income?
Yes,
Including-
with
the
the
amended.
amendment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, as amended, yes.
Second,
Second,
thank you, Francis, all in favor?
aye.
Aye.
Sometimes I feel silly saying it, but I think I'm supposed to.
Yes.
So the only other item on the agenda, I'm gonna pass this over to Jean to do, and John, I just emailed you Jean's report. So
Yep.
you think you have
Yeah.
it?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, thank you.
So this just takes us through the reconciliation. John, the piece that you don't have is I did provide everybody with a copy of the check register so that they could review that as well. But that the checking account statement we have very little activity. We have our executive director's salary and had two other expenses in there since our last report. One was PPA and one was for our website. So those are standard transactions. We're at 17,673.21 in our checking account. There's reconciles, save the outstanding items we have in the checkbook. There's reconciles to the checkbook. And then below is a recap of the interest earned on our savings account and our two certificates of deposit. We wound up in March moving money from the savings account to open the new certificate of deposit. So we're in good shape there.
Excellent.
And if you look at the bottom, as of 9/18, because we have different interest postings at different times based on when the certificates were open, our total cash position is 170,434.49. Without my glasses. I'm impressed. 'Cause I have my glasses.
I was staring at my tiny screen on my phone. Looks great. Thank you, Jean.
Yeah, Jean, this is excellent. Thank you for doing this.
No, that's-
Should we accept Jean's report?
I'll move that.
Thank
I'll
you,
second.
Francis. Thank you, Charles, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Does anyone have any other business, anything that you want to discuss, any concerns?
No, I'm good. Thank you, everyone.
So, our next meeting will probably be sometime in January. It'll be our organizational meeting. Unless something happens in the interim with the school, or if anybody has any other leads that they'd like me to pursue, I'm happy to.
But that wouldn't require a meeting.
No,
Yeah,
yeah, the next, I think the next meeting probably will be our organizational meeting sometime in January. As we get a little bit closer, I will reach out to everybody for dates that work. And hearing nothing else, it's 9:47. Do I have a motion to adjourn the meeting?
Make a motion?
I'll second.
Thank you. Okay, everybody have a great
Aye.
day.
Thank
Oh,
you.
all in favor, all in favor.
Aye.
Thank you, John.
Thank you, John.
Thank you all. Appreciate it. Sorry I couldn't make it. I will definitely make the next one. I apologize again.
No worries,
No
John.
worries.
This worked.
It all worked
Okay.
out.
Yep. Okay, thank you so
All right.
much.
All right, I'm
Bye.
gonna find the leave button here somewhere.
Yeah.
There it is. All right, everybody. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye now.
So I gotta go write a paper.